What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are doing something absolutely insane. We are flying all the way to Brazil to explore 7 of the most incredible places this country has to offer. I'm talking about a journey that will take us from the biggest, most chaotic cities you've ever seen to beaches so perfect they don't even look real. I literally spent thousands of dollars on flights and hotels just to show you guys how epic this country truly is. And trust me, you are not going to want to miss a single second of this adventure. We're going to see everything. We'll stand at the feet of one of the 7 wonders of the world. We'll eat at some of the craziest restaurants in a city of 12 million people. And we'll even swim with sea turtles in a protected paradise. This isn't just a travel vlog. This is the ultimate Brazilian challenge. We're going to push the limits and see as much as humanly possible, packing a month's worth of travel into one epic video for you guys. It's going to be wild, it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be a ton of fun. So buckle up, because this is the biggest video we have ever made. I want you to watch closely because at the end, I want to know which one of these 7 places you would want to visit the most. Seriously, pay attention and get ready to spam the comments with your favorite spot. Let me know which destination blows your mind the most. All right, enough talking. Let's get this crazy adventure started. First stop, the one and only Rio de Janeiro. All right, we have officially landed in Rio de Janeiro, and holy cow, this place is on another level. The first thing we had to do was go see the Christ the Redeemer statue. You see pictures of it your whole life, but I'm telling you, nothing prepares you for standing right there, looking up at this massive 98-foot-tall statue staring down at the entire city. It's just mind-blowing. The views from up here are unbelievable. You can see everything from the Sugarloaf Mountain to the sprawling favelas and the famous beaches. We literally spent hours just taking it all in. It's one of those moments that makes you feel so small in the best way possible. After that, we went straight to the legendary Copacabana beach. This isn't just a beach, it's the heart of the city. There are people everywhere playing soccer, volleyball, just living their best lives. The energy is insane. We even joined a game of foot volley, which is like volleyball, but you can only use your feet. And let me tell you, I was terrible, but it was so much fun. The culture here is so vibrant and full of life. From the samba music you hear on the streets to the incredible food stalls along the boardwalk. Rio is an absolute sensory overload. And believe it or not, this is only the first stop on our insane Brazilian tour. Okay, if you thought Rio was intense, you haven't seen anything yet. Welcome to Sao Paulo, a concrete jungle that is home to over 12 million people. This city is an absolute monster. The sheer scale of it is hard to comprehend. Everywhere you look, there are skyscrapers stretching as far as the eye can see. We headed straight to Avenida Paulista, which is like the Times Square of Brazil, but even bigger and crazier. The energy here is electric, with thousands of people, street performers, and incredible art galleries like the MASP. It feels like the entire world is crammed into this one street. But the real reason we came to this sprawling metropolis was for the food. Sao Paulo has one of the most diverse food scenes on the planet, and we challenged ourselves to try as many different things as we could in 24 hours. We ate at a traditional Brazilian steakhouse, a tiny Japanese restaurant in the world's largest Japanese community outside of Japan, and we finished with the most incredible pizza you can imagine from the Italian neighborhood. This city is a melting pot of cultures, and you can taste it in every single bite. Sao Paulo is pure, chaotic, delicious energy, and we loved every second of it. After the chaos of Sao Paulo, we needed a change of pace, so we flew to Salvador, the first colonial capital of Brazil. And wow, this city has so much soul. As soon as you step into the historic center, Pelourinho, you feel like you've traveled back in time. The streets are lined with these incredible, brightly colored colonial buildings, and the sound of drumming is everywhere. This is the heart of Afro-Brazilian culture, and you can feel its powerful history and influence in every corner. We spent the day just wandering through the cobblestone streets, getting lost and discovering amazing little shops and cafes. The energy here is completely different. It's not about rushing, it's about rhythm. We got to watch a performance by Olodum, a famous samba reggae group, and it was one of the most powerful things I've ever seen. The beat just takes over your entire body. We also tried akaraji, a famous street food made from black-eyed peas and fried in palm oil, and it was delicious. Salvador isn't just a city. It's a living, breathing cultural experience. It's a place that moves you, not just with its beauty, but with its deep, powerful rhythm and history. All right, guys. From the historic streets of Salvador, we have flown south to an island paradise called Florianopolis, or Floripa, as the locals call it. This place is literally known as the Island of Magic, and I can already see why. It has over 42 different beaches, and each one is more stunning than the last. We rented a dune buggy and spent the entire day just beach hopping. We started at Praia Mole, which is famous for its incredible surf, and then headed to Joaquina Beach to try sandboarding down the massive dunes. It was like snowboarding, but on warm, soft sand with the ocean right in front of you. The vibe here is just so incredibly chill. Unlike the big cities, everything in Floripa moves at a slower pace. It's all about connecting with nature, whether you're hiking one of the island's many trails to a secluded beach or just watching the sunset over the lagoon. We ended our day at a little beachside restaurant, eating the freshest seafood I've ever had while listening to the waves crash. This place is the ultimate escape. If you're looking for a place to just relax, surf, and enjoy some of the most beautiful scenery imaginable, Florianopolis is it. Okay, for our next stop, we've come to a city that people call the Venice of Brazil. This is Recife, and it's famous for the rivers and canals that cut right through the heart of the city, connected by dozens of historic bridges. We took a boat tour to really understand the layout, and it was so cool seeing the city from the water. You float past these incredible old buildings in Recife Antigo, the old town, which feels like a little piece of Europe dropped in the middle of Brazil. The architecture is amazing, with so much history packed into this small island district. But the main event here wasn't just the city itself. We drove just an hour south to one of the most famous beaches in the entire country, Porto de Galinhas. And guys, this place is unreal. At low tide, these natural pools form in the reef, and they are filled with crystal clear water and tons of tropical fish. We took a jangada, a traditional sailboat, out to the pools and went snorkeling. It was like swimming in a giant natural aquarium. The water was so warm and calm, and the fish were literally swimming all around us. It was an absolutely perfect day. We are now heading way up the coast to Fortaleza, a city known for its massive coastline and crazy nightlife. The first thing that blows you away here is the sheer size of the main beach, Praia do Futuro. This beach literally stretches for miles and miles, and it's lined with these giant, complex beach clubs called barracas. These aren't just little huts. They're massive structures with restaurants, swimming pools, water slides, and live music. We spent the whole day at one, and it was like a beach resort, a water park, and a concert venue all rolled into one. It was wild. As the sun went down, the city completely transformed. Fortaleza is famous for having one of the liveliest party scenes in Brazil, especially on Monday nights, which is known as the craziest Monday in the world. We went to check it out, and the streets were packed with people dancing forró, a traditional Brazilian dance. The energy was infectious. Everyone was so happy and welcoming, pulling us in to teach us the steps. From the endless beaches during the day to the non-stop party at night, Fortaleza is a city that knows how to have a good time, 24/7. All right, everyone, for our final and most insane stop, I saved the absolute best for last. We took a special flight to a place that is so protected and exclusive, they only allow a few hundred visitors a day. This is Fernando de Noronha, a volcanic archipelago that is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and I'm telling you, this is the most beautiful place I have ever seen in my entire life. The water is a shade of blue that doesn't look real, and the beaches are consistently ranked as the best in the world. We went to Bahia de Sancho, which you have to climb down a ladder through a crack in a cliff to get to. It felt like we had discovered a secret, untouched world. The wildlife here is just on another level. This is a marine national park, so the waters are teeming with life. We went on a boat tour, and within minutes we were surrounded by hundreds of spinner dolphins, jumping and playing alongside our boat. It was one of the most magical moments of my life. We also went snorkeling and saw giant sea turtles, rays, and so many colourful fish. Getting here was expensive and difficult, but it was worth every single penny. This isn't just a destination, it's a privilege to experience this level of pristine natural beauty. Fernando de Noronha is, without a doubt, paradise on earth. And that is a wrap on our insane 7-stop tour of Brazil. From the iconic Christ the Redeemer in Rio to the untouched paradise of Fernando de Noronha, we have seen some of the most incredible places on the planet. I feel like we've experienced a dozen different countries all within one. We partied in Fortaleza, we ate everything in São Paulo, and we found the soul of Brazil in Salvador. This has been, without a doubt, one of the biggest and most rewarding adventures we have ever been on. And I'm so grateful that I got to share it all with you guys. This trip was absolutely epic, and I really hope you enjoyed coming along for the ride. If you did, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. It tells YouTube you love the video and helps the channel grow so we can do even more insane trips like this one. And make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on, because you do not want to miss what we have planned next. Also, don't forget to share this video with someone who needs to see how amazing Brazil is. Let's spread the love for this incredible country. Seriously though, thank you all for watching. Your support is what makes these crazy videos possible. Now, I need you to go down to the comments right now and let me know, out of all 7 places we visited, which one was your absolute favorite? Was it the city, the beaches, the nature? I will be reading through every single comment to see which destination won. Thank you again for everything, and I will see you in the next adventure.